Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Intuitive Insights by Sensoray. I'm Sensoray, and today we're going to be doing a reading for Aries for June 2019. So first we're going to pull a advice card from the Flowers of Life Oracle. Just kind of see what energies we're going to have around us in the month of June 2019 for my Aries. And please send me an advice card for Aries for the month of June 2019. What advice do I have for Aries? So last month it was all about like keeping a secret. Let's see where we're, like what energy we're taking on in June. You guys, I'm going to try and I have so many decks, so I'm going to really try and use different decks and do different oracle decks, tarot decks, when I read for you guys, just so you don't have to see the same thing every time. So just bear with me. It'll be a little different every time. Oh, there you go. Look, that came right out. Oh, there's two that came out, guys. All right. Okay. I guess we'll take both. The first one was love. Love can overcome and heal anything. Love is all and anything else is fear. Constructed by our minds, love is divine power. Love is a state of being, not an emotion to make you feel good when you think something is missing. When you truly become love, you will see and feel that nothing is missing. Look beyond your perceived assumptions about everything to see into the heart of all. At the heart of all experience is unconditional love. When you are completely present, you will feel the gift you're present. The gift may show itself as a good or bad situation. However, it is time to unwrap your present experience. Tear off the wrapping and find your gift, the gift of love. Okay, I'm going to read this one and then we'll kind of come back around. The next one was animal. I've actually never pulled this one. The energy of the animals reflects our instinctual nature, allowing us to draw on their skills and abilities. Our instincts are what we generally describe as our gut feelings, intuition, or psychic ability. Playing or working with or just observing animals, either directly or symbolically, brings us in touch with our own animal nature, an aspect of ourselves often repressed. We are all one, life is life, flowing from the same source, manifesting as different species. We are all streams of uniqueness, ever-expanding love and light, traveling our own path of experienced life into new and varied forms. Once you feel your own uniqueness and love, it becomes easy to communicate with all life forms, feeling their originality instead of trying to communicate through your opinions, values, and conclusions. Animals are fully present in the now and gently reminders to adapt and adjust in every situation. Here you will be in the flow, and the path of least resistance will present itself. All right. So, okay. Let's kind of go back to the love. So, love can overcome anything, right? At the end of the day, they say all we want is love, right? Everybody wants love. We either want love or to be loved. We either want to be with somebody or we want to fit in. We want to be heard or we want to be seen. It's all at the end of the day shown love. The thing is, a lot of times we forget to give that to ourselves first. Love is the first thing that we have to understand and accept and give ourselves before we can take a step into anything that is bringing another energy into our life. If you want to be successful at it, right? Any relationship that I've gone through, if I did not put myself first as far as love myself before that person and love myself enough to, still have things for myself when I got in a relationship without totally just adapting to what they did, and then their life just becoming my life. And if we broke up, it was like, well, what do I do now? Like, that is why it's so important to have that love, that self-worth. Because when you're left alone, you still need to have something that you did the day before when everybody was there. Like, when people leave you, you should never be in a place of just emptiness and completely alone. And I've been there. Like, I have been in that place. So, I'm telling you guys from experience, it's always important to make sure that you're feeding your soul with love. Because when you do that, you're lighting up everything inside of you, which is then helping you bring in that energy, that good energy, that positive energy. And also then once you bring that in and you let that go through you, you can put it out. And then that's when you start drawing everything that you want into your life, right? Okay, and so then the animal card came out for you guys. And I only am pulling one, but for you guys it had two. This is about adapting, right? So, okay, my little brother's is an Aries. I actually know a lot of Aries. Aries is my complete opposite on the spectrum. I'm a Libra. So, Aries are like, for instance, like Aries step into the room, and when they step into the room, they're like doing a little dance stepping into the room, right? They're very popular. They're very funny. And they love to be seen and heard. Like, and people give that to you guys. Like, because you are very entertaining. You're very entertaining people. You're a fire sign, so you have that fire, that passion, and people like it. You like keep them warm. You keep them laughing. But the thing is, when you're not getting that from people, you feel empty, and then you don't feel fulfilled within yourself. So in order for a lot of Aries to feel good about themselves, is they have to get those reactions from other people. And that's great. I understand that. Like, that makes you guys, like, you guys are a service to humanity, right? You guys like serving the current. You like making them feel good, making them laugh, like entertaining. A lot of entertainers are Aries. But when you're left alone, you still need to be happy with yourself. So, like, let's think about, like, comedians real quick. So, I love comedy. I love stand-up. I've seen, the list is ridiculous long. I've made a point to travel to see comedians. And the thing that I've always find, like, ironic about comedians is, how is it that somebody who can make so many people laugh and happy and, like, just, a moment of pure bliss, they give that to us. A lot of times, they are the saddest people in the room. So why is that? Like, what is it? What is that? How can somebody who gives that service of love and laughter and bliss and just joy to people, how is it that they don't have that themselves? Okay? So that's what I think. That's why I think these cards both fill out for you. The love card, because this is about loving yourself. And then the animals, this is about adapting, and how animals are, they're wonderful at that. Animals are like built. Different animals are built for different weathers, different climates, different environments. Some you can have as pets, some you can't, whatever. But they adapt. Like, when I move, it takes my animals a little bit, but they eventually adapt. People, I can do that very well, but some people can't. And when you're somebody who relies on your the people around you to build you up. If you're not able to adapt to new situations and new environments, then you're not going to be able to deliver that service of joy where those people build you up. And that is where love comes into place, because that is why you have to love yourself first. I say this, I've been saying this a lot while I'm doing these videos, guys. It heals everything. It brings you like to life. And as soon as you find that love for yourself, it's so funny because when you do that, you make peace with everything and you don't need anyone. Well, guess what happens? That love travels right into your life and boom, you're in a relationship, right? Every time. It's the law of attraction. You get what you put out. So I want you guys to be very conscious and aware of, giving yourself what you're putting out. Like, if you can make people laugh all day long, be sure to make yourself laugh. Even if it's just you alone at home. Like, you have to not just do the service for other people, give it to yourself as well. Because if that's what you're put here to deliver to people and to serve for people, then you also need that for yourself. All right, let's pull some tarot cards and see what we have. Sorry to get a little deep, but that's what your cards came out. Singing. All right. So, angels and spirits, guardian angels, spirit guides, love, and ancestors passed away. Please send me messages needed for Aries for the month of June 2019. Please send me a situation, obstacles, advice, and outcome for Aries for 2019. And help me get the messages that will guide them on their divine path in June 2019. More. So I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but every time I'm cutting this deck, look what's showing up. The Magician. There you go. That's the Major Arcana card for Aries, guys. Alright. Let's cut this deck. See what we got going on. Okay, right away, showing up, guys. King of Wands. This issue immediately showed up in your reading. The situation. King of Wands. So, this king right here, this king is, he's a good king. People love him. He's really good at convincing people to do his work without making them feel like he's doing that. He's great at that. All right, give me an advice or outcome card for Aries for June 2019. All right, guys. Oh, we had two cards come out. All right. First card out was the Four of Wands. Fire energy. This is 1111. This also reminds me of Libra a little bit because of the 1111, the balance. Happy home, happy life. What came out with it? The Page of Pentacles. This is a student, someone who is learning something new, something coming with a message to start a new business, maybe something to do with that monetary advice. All right, give me an outcome for my Aries for June 2019. All right, guys. Outcome, Major Arcana, Death card. This can represent a Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. And I want you to look what's right under that. The Magician. There you are. Okay, listen. Real quick. I'm going to go ahead and pull that card. What was under that? Ten of Wands, completion. Because that kept showing up as I was cutting that deck. Alright. Real quick. Before we begin. Because the outcome is death, I don't want you guys to freak out. People freak out when they see this. And we'll get to why in a minute. But this is actually a positive card. Okay? I know that sounds crazy because we hear death and we're like, what? But I'm telling you. So let's start with the King of Wands. Alright, the situation. So like I said, this king, he's really good at leading. Very good at convincing people to do his work. This is an entrepreneur, so you might be starting a new business, guys. Starting something new, starting something that is going to move you forward. This could be a new relationship you're starting. Actually, yes, I think this is a new relationship. Actually, okay. So I kind of see what I think this is going to go in a direction kind of like this. So King of Wands does represent Leo, but this is a fire sign. I think this is you taking on that your energy, that masculine energy. I think that there's somebody that's coming into your life, and I think that's what that love and the animal card was talking about. Adapting, right? And loving yourself first. The reason I say that is because if we have somebody coming to us with a message, right? They're coming to us with a message, and this is going to help with that monetary situation. So your money, your home, your finances. What came out with that as well was the Four of Wands. This is happy home, happy family, happy wife, happy life. I think that you possibly are meeting an earth sign. So Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So my Aries, I think that in the month of June, if you haven't already met them, there will be an earth sign. This can be in their chart as not just their sun, but maybe their moon or rising. You're going to be meeting someone. They are going to be younger than you, more than likely. And possibly you guys could be starting something together. If it isn't just the relationship, it could possibly be a business. It could just be a relationship, but I kind of see those both going hand in hand. And it will happen fast. And you are not going to want it to happen. You are going to try and avoid this so much, but let me tell you, whoever this person is, like right away, you're going to know that you want them in your life because you're going to try to avoid having them in your life. You just aren't going to think you're ready for it, but trust me, if these cards say you're ready, baby, you're ready. That's why the outcome was the Death card, because this is the end of something to start something new. So when you stepped into that King of Wands energy, you had to man up, right? And end something. Like, end that cycle so we can start something new. Okay? We're giving ourselves love. We're going to start adapting. What did I say? As soon as you start giving yourself love, what happens? Before these tarot cards came out, I said it. Somebody comes into your life. Boom. That's what happened. Or is what's going to happen. And then a whole new cycle starts. All right? The energy around this reading was the Queen of Pentacles. Well, I told you that there was a Page of Pentacles coming to you, a younger, someone younger of probably an earth sign coming to you, that is going to help you build a home, build a life. And they go from, even though they're younger than you and you're in that king energy, they go from a page to a queen so fast. And you know what that means? That means they are helping you build what you guys are creating. They're helping you build that. What you guys are manifesting, like being in that magician mode, that mad science lab, what you're creating, this person right here, this is your equal, this is your partner. And they might be the one with the financial means, that money to back up what you've designed, right? So you come up with the blueprint and they have the funds. But there's going to be a little mix in work and pleasure in here, guys, for sure, because when you guys build this business, you're not just building a business, you're building a life together. And I really think it's going to be, I also see Scorpio because of the death card, but I really think it's going to be a earth sign. And it's going to change your means in life. It's going to change what you can afford. So everything that you look at and you think you can't afford, these things will be exactly what you start to go to. In those aisles at the store, that's what you're going to go to. Like this person is all about creating abundance. So you have that drive, that motivation, that passion, that want to create. They have that paper, baby. And they're going to help you. They're going to help you do it. But you've got to treat them as your equal. Do not turn your back on them. I'm just going to tell you, because this king always sits to his back to everyone. Be sure to look at this person as your equal, because if you look at these two cards, see how this person is trying to get his attention, his back is to them. Don't do that to someone who is put in your life to help you build. You're going to mess around and miss the love of your life, and you're going to be sitting there old and rusty and dusty and ain't got nobody. So I'm just telling you, okay? And they're bringing paper and helping you make your dreams come true. Get it together, guys. Because this is going to happen really, really fast. So the month of June is going to be beautiful for you guys. I mean, you're showing up beautifully. You're creating, you're meeting someone. You're about to start a whole new life, a new cycle. So I'm so excited. Please leave me comments. I'd love to hear how this resonated for you guys. Like, share, subscribe, and until next time, peace.